Is it time to buy or sell Microsoft stock? In this video, we are diving deep into Microsoft. Our initial report was published on our website on Friday, the 2nd of May, 2025. And now, we are here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You do not want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and get a free price prediction and deep analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 24th of April, 2025, our system has ranked Microsoft as a strong buy candidate, giving it a score of 5.33. Let's take a look at the stock's performance during this period. Those who followed our analysis would have enjoyed an impressive gain of 12.39% since we first listed Microsoft as a buy candidate 7 days ago. This translates to an average return of 1.77% per day since it was labeled a strong buy candidate. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential decrease of 6.25% over the next 3 months, with a possible return between negative 25.35% and negative 6.25%. Looking at the longer term, our 12-month analysis indicates a projected change of negative 8.71%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could range from negative 26.24% to negative 7.94% over the next year. In current terms, this would place the future price somewhere between $321.05 and $400.73. Our latest daily update for Microsoft includes the headline, Stronger Technical Forecast for Microsoft Stock Price After Friday Trading. On the last trading day, which was Friday, the 2nd of May, 2025, the Microsoft stock price increased by 2.32%, climbing from $425.40 to $435.28. This marks the 4th consecutive day of gains. It will be interesting to see whether the trend continues or if the stock takes a brief pause in the coming days. During the last trading session, the stock saw fluctuations of 2.20%, ranging from a low of $429.99 to a high of $439.44. The price has risen in 8 out of the last 10 days and has increased by 18.35% over the past 2 weeks. Trading volume decreased on the last day by 28 million shares, with a total of 31 million shares changing hands for approximately $13.29 billion. It is important to note that declining volume amid rising prices may indicate divergence, serving as an early warning of potential changes in the next few days. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price reached $468.35, while the lowest was $344.79. Currently, the stock price is 7.06%, or $33.07, below the 52-week high, which also stands as the all-time high for the stock. Microsoft recently reported strong third-quarter fiscal year 2025 earnings, achieving a 12% increase in revenue and earnings per share, primarily driven by robust corporate client services. The Productivity and Business Processes segment emerged as a key contributor, accounting for 43% of overall revenue and 54% of operating income. This growth is expected to bolster Microsoft's stock in the short term as investor confidence increases. The report also highlighted a rebound in Microsoft's cloud and artificial intelligence business, particularly Azure, which experienced accelerated growth despite ongoing global trade tensions. This resilience suggests that Microsoft is well-positioned against potential market adversities, which could lead to sustained interest from investors seeking stable growth amid volatility. Additionally, the recent positive sentiment in the stock market, driven by strong earnings across major technology companies, reflects an optimistic outlook for Microsoft's future performance. The stock surge of about 7% following the earnings release indicates a strong investor reaction, which is likely to continue as analysts anticipate further sequential growth acceleration in the coming quarters. Long-term, Microsoft's focus on artificial intelligence and cloud services demonstrates a commitment to innovation that could enhance its competitive edge in technology markets. However, challenges remain, particularly in the gaming sector, which contributed only 9% to revenues despite the significant acquisition of Activision Blizzard. As Microsoft navigates these dynamics, its ability to maintain robust earnings from core business segments will be crucial for driving its stock price forward. Overall, the combination of strong quarterly performance, optimistic market trends, and strategic investments in high-growth areas positions Microsoft favorably for both short and long-term growth. Analyst ratings. On Thursday, the 1st of May 2025, it was reported that Benchmark assigned Microsoft a buy grade while recommending a hold action. On the same day, Needham also gave Microsoft a buy grade with a hold action. Additionally, on Thursday, the 1st of May 2025, Piper Sandler assigned a neutral grade to Microsoft, recommending a hold action. Earlier, on Wednesday, the 16th of April 2025, Morgan Stanley had reported an overweight grade for Microsoft, also suggesting a hold action. On Monday, the 7th of April 2025, Jefferies assigned a buy grade to Microsoft with a hold action. Analysts have assigned a general buy rating to Microsoft stock. They consider the price-to-earnings ratio as a sell and the price-to-book ratio as a strong sell. Regarding return on investment, the analysts have given the stock a strong buy rating. The following signals have been identified for Microsoft. The chart indicates mostly positive signals today. The Microsoft stock shows buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, suggesting a favorable outlook for the stock. Additionally, there is a general buy signal based on the relationship between these two averages, where the short-term average is positioned above the long-term average. During downward corrections, there will be some support from the levels at $402.90 and $384.38. A drop below either of these levels will trigger sell signals. A buy signal emerged from a pivot bottom point on Tuesday, the 8th of April, 2025, and since then, the stock has increased by 22.77%. Further increases are expected until a new top pivot is established. Moreover, there is a buy signal from the 3-month Moving Average Convergence Divergence, or MACD. Notably, volume decreased during the last trading day despite rising prices, leading to a divergence between volume and price, which may serve as an early warning. It is advisable to monitor the stock closely. Here are some additional signals that may pique your interest. Moving Average Convergence Divergence indicates a buy signal. Pivot signaled a buy opportunity 18 days ago. Bollinger Bands showed a buy signal just 1 day ago. The short-term moving average indicated a buy signal 9 days ago. The long-term moving average revealed a buy signal 8 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicated a buy signal 4 days ago. Examining the 12-month chart, we observe the short moving average generated a buy signal 8 days ago. The long-term moving average provided a buy signal 3 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages suggested a buy signal 61 days ago. For further signals, please visit our page at StockInvest.us. Support, risk, and stop loss for Microsoft. Microsoft finds support from accumulated volume at $425.40. This level may present a buying opportunity, as an upward reaction can be anticipated when the support is tested. This stock exhibits average movements throughout the day, and with solid trading volume, the risk is regarded as medium. Over the last day, the stock fluctuated $9.45 between its high and low, which is a change of 2.2%. For the past week, the stock has shown a daily average volatility of 2.19%. Before we dive into the potential favorable trading levels for Microsoft, let's take a moment to discuss some essential fundamental data. First, let's look at the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly referred to as the PE ratio. This important metric evaluates a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. This PE ratio is relatively standard, often observed in companies with established histories or predictable revenue streams. In other news, the upcoming earnings report for the second quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 29th of July, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates are projected at $3.28. It is important to monitor these figures, as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Microsoft. There is no significant resistance from accumulated volume above which means the stock could move upwards swiftly under the right conditions. In this case, you might consider entering a position and using volume to determine when to exit. On the downside, Microsoft encounters its first support level at $425.40. If this support level holds, it could be a favorable entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating from Microsoft from multiple analyst sources is to buy. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 15th of April, 2025, Coleman Amy conducted an insider purchase of 10,370 shares of common stock. On the same day, Coleman Amy also conducted an insider sale of 27,944 shares of common stock. Earlier, on the 19th of March, 2025, Coleman Amy conducted an insider purchase of 0 shares of common stock. On the 13th of March, 2025, Walmsley Emma N. conducted an insider purchase of 1,245 shares of restricted stock units. On the same day, Rodriguez Carlos A. conducted an insider purchase of 859 shares of restricted stock units. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we have calculated the insider power to be negative with a ratio of negative 34.366. Overall, insiders purchased 132,346 shares and sold 277,908 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $419.20, reflecting a decline of 3.69%. This stock exhibits medium daily fluctuations, indicating a medium level of risk. Notably, there is a buy signal derived from a pivot bottom identified 17 days ago. Is Microsoft stock a good buy? Microsoft presents several positive signals. Despite the stock currently being in a downward trend, we believe it to be an attractive option at these levels. We anticipate that Microsoft stock will perform exceptionally well in the coming 3 months. Consequently, we have upgraded our analysis conclusion for this stock from a hold accumulate to a strong buy candidate. After examining the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Monday, the 5th of May, we expect Microsoft to open lower by approximately 38 cents, starting at $434.90. We want to remind you that trading carries a significant risk of losing money. It is advisable to consult with a financial advisor before making any decisions to buy or sell securities. Your investment choices should not be solely based on the information provided by StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment decisions. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day from all of us here at Stock Invest.